So as part of our post-course support, we allow students to ask questions, and I got a question in from Los Angeles this morning. And the question was, I have a client who wanted to access a particular resourceful state. In this case, it was eloquence, but it could only be experienced when drinking alcohol. And so the client wanted to take that into the circle of excellence, and my student's question was, is that okay? Well, as long as alcohol is not consumed in the coaching session, as fun as that may be, I would say, yeah, it is still okay, because you're associating the client into a time in the past where this particular resourceful state was experienced. So if the client can access it that way, I would say it's absolutely right to put it into the circle of excellence that way. But let's just say I'm putting a hand behind your back, even though NLP is about creating choice, and I would say it's not allowed. What could you do? Well, you could, for instance, say, what are other resourceful states? When combined, they would become eloquence. For instance, flow, comfort, or confidence, or something like that. And inherently, a circle of excellence is a spatial anchor, so you could build a circle of eloquence. You can also just simply stack the anchors, for instance, on the shoulder. That's another idea. What else can you do? Well, when somebody is drinking alcohol, you don't go from being fine to completely drunk, let's say. There's a lot of different emotional states and things that you do inside your head in the process. Well, you could meta-model or do it on it, like what specifically happens, and then what happens, and then what happens, and then what happens. So then you get the sequence, which will allow the client to actually access this resourceful state of eloquence by doing those exact same steps again. You could also consider doing a TOTE on it: test, operate, test, exit, using eye-accessing and very good questioning through, for instance, using the meta-model. Then you can find out what the client is seeing, hearing, feeling, saying to themselves inside their head. What is the strategy behind stepping into that state of eloquence? Alcohol aside, of course. But that's a few suggestions as to what you could do. I hope this helps.